Hey friends, welcome back to John Dodd Drinks. I'm going to show you how to make a fancy free tonight. Now the fancy free is a fairly simple drink. It is a variation on the old fashioned. There's not much history or story to it, but the earliest printing of this recipe goes back to 1941. That was the first time it appeared in a cocktail recipe book. Now, the difference between a regular old-fashioned is there isn't going to be any simple syrup or sugar cube in this drink. Instead, we are going to opt for maraschino liqueur in that spot. So maraschino liqueur, and you can make this with either bourbon, rye, or any kind of old-fashioned you want to make. We are going to be going with Wayne Gretzky number 99 red wine cask finish. So it's going to be like a red wine cask rye old-fashioned or fancy free. Now the old-fashioned is actually my favorite drink of choice. It's usually my favorite cocktail, it's my go-to. But we are going to start off with 2 ounces of your whiskey of choice. So 1.5 ounces and 1/2 ounce. So 2 ounces total. And 1/2 ounce of our maraschino liqueur, 2 dashes of angostura bitters, 2 dashes of orange bitters. Next we are going to drop in a large ice cube, and we're just going to give that drink a little stir. Now you just want to stir this long enough to chill the drink and dilute it. The best way to tell when you're done mixing in old fashioned is when you start to see condensation growing on the outside. And just about now you can see that condensation starting on the outside of the glass. So that's how you know your drink is optimally chilled. Next we're going to grab an orange peel. You're just going to express that right over the drink. Get it along the outside and plop it in. And there we have a fancy free. Now on the nose we get a lot of that orange coming through. Orange and whiskey. It's sweet and it's nice and proofy, just like you normally want your old fashions to be. Though the sweetness is coming from a different base. You get a lot of that maraschino taste coming through. It really sets the base on the drink. Wayne Gretzky 99 is an aged whiskey, so the maraschino and the oak from the whiskey pairs very well together. If you're going to want to do a fancy free, I'd suggest using this on a nicer whiskey, one that's been aged for a little bit, because it tastes really well with the oaky notes that come through. Luxardo maraschino is a fairly cheap bottle to add to your collection, and you will get 35 of these out of 1 bottle. It's definitely very enjoyable. If you like old fashions, you will love this because it's not too far away from home. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see next and which kind of whiskey you make your fancy freeze with. And until next time, cheers.